Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are repairing a H-link of an excavator. As you can see, both of the bores are severely worn out, so the original bushings won't fit properly anymore. So we are gonna machine these bores oversized, make new sleeves, press them into the part, and then machine them back to the correct size so the bushings fit properly. So let's get started. You can see how we clamp the part on the machine table. We need to make sure it's held nice and rigid before we start machining. We can start boring now. For the rough boring, we are using a boring tool that we made ourselves instead of a standard boring insert. We are using a piece of ground carbide from a broken end mill as the cutting tool. Now that the roughing passes are done, it's time for the finish pass. For this, we are switching to a boring head so we can machine the bore accurately and uniform size throughout the depth. Alright, the first side is finished. Now we'll repeat the exact same process on the other side. And that's it for the boring. Both sides are now machined, so we can move on to the next step. As you can see, we've enlarged the bore to around 66.6 millimeters. Let's measure the bushings so we can figure out the sleeve dimensions. For the sleeves, we are using this hollow shaft as our raw material. Let's head over to the lathe and start measuring them. Now it's time to press the sleeves into the H-link. I'm only showing one sleeve here, but we actually press in two sleeves, one from each side of the bow. Once they are fully seated, we are ready for the final machining. Now comes the most important part of the repair, line boring of the new sleeves. For the roughing pass, we are using the same boring tool we used earlier. Since this tool is long enough to reach all the way through, we can machine the entire bow in one pass, keeping both sleeves perfectly aligned. Now it's time for the finish pass. We're switching back to the boring head to bring the bow to its final size. Since these bushings need to be perfectly concentric, we'll use a dial test indicator to check the alignment before we finish machining. Taking a few extra minutes here makes a big difference in the final result. Alright, the bows are finished. Now it's time to install the new bushings. We'll use the hydraulic press to press fit them into the sleeves, and that'll complete the repair. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future machining video or repair projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.